Hello everybody, this is Love of Truth Tarot. We're back at it again. I am just gonna do whatever decks I feel I'm called to today. I usually do that anyways, but I'm really stepping into that energy right now. So what I got off camera, I was just pulling for fun. I actually got these cards here. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles, Strength, and the Two of Wands. And I just felt like that was something. And then I also got another message. Let me say that first, actually. So the message I got before this, channeling or intuitively through, I was doing tarot cards as well, but mostly through messages from Spirit, is that the collective, if you're resonating with this, if you resonate with this reading, or if you just resonate with this period, with what I'm going to say, is we need to trust ourselves at this time. There is something about trusting yourself. Things might not seem to be going in your favor at times, but I'm getting that underneath it all, beyond what you see, there is it's like there's light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, so I just got something else too as I'm shuffling, and I shouldn't be because I wanted to get to these cards first. But basically, with the Queen of Pentacles, it could mean many things for many different people, but what I'm getting is mainly like being in your responsible energy, caring for others. Like you might be a mother or some sort of parental figure. It doesn't always have to be like that you're just a female just because we're talking about a queen, but there's this nurture, like I want to say nurturing, but more of like a feminine energy that is able to take care of others, and especially financially, but in many ways, and having like having enough, like, because it says abundance at the top, having enough for yourself, to where you're able to care for others, right? And this might not be financially for you. This might just be energetically. I think I'm speaking mostly energetically for people, but this, you know, I think it's it doesn't have to be so concrete. Like when I talk about these things, it doesn't have to be like, oh, you know, you have this amazing job and, you know, you make all this money and you can just take care of yourself and others. But I think it's just the energy, like I said, where it's coming from is that you enjoy, you know, being able to take care of others that you love, that are maybe in your family, or, you know, those that are around you, those that are close to you, those that you care about. Okay, we also have strength, and this is obvious. Okay, it's obviously the strength that you have within, the energy, okay, that you're embodying. You're tapping more into your confidence. You're being more courageous, and you're working on your self-doubt. That's what I'm hearing. And then, like I said, the message of trusting yourself. I think that there's a need to do that, but there's also a, like, almost like you don't need to even hear that from me or this reading at all. It's like you just are. This is what you're doing right now. But it does help, of course, to get the confirmation. That's why we do these things. There could have been a lot of self-doubt in the past. That's what I'm getting as well. The recent past. But you're stepping more into trusting yourself, trusting the universe, God, the Most High, your spirit team. And they're guiding you along the way as well. And they're happy. I get that they're very happy that you're listening to your intuition and you're following the signs. And I think I said that last time, like, follow the signs, okay? And you are. And you are on your way to making some sort of, I'm getting like a parting of ways with your old life into a new path, you know, because there's two paths, two options. This is travel. This is more so planning, though. Planning to travel, planning to go, deciding if you want to stay or go. But I'm getting that for most, what this is like a going. You're taking action, but it's a matter of where are you going, which way are you going, right? There's major changes happening at this time for the collective. It's different for everyone, so it can be in any area of your life. It could be in multiple areas of your life as well. So it could be changing a new job or moving into a new home, or you could be traveling a lot. You could be, getting married or growing a family, or it could be anything really. It could just be something that's like a big major life change at this time, and it's like you need to leave the past behind. But I'm not getting that that's a struggle at all. I think you're ready for it and you're already on your way, like already mentally as well, even though this is a spiritual card instead of swords would be mental. But anyway, so, and we also have, when I was talking, the Two of Cups. So there might be something regarding, I would say for a lot of you, there's probably something regarding a love connection or some sort of romantic connection with someone. Partnership, unity, love, compatibility. Yes. So, yeah, like I said, some of you might be getting married, but this doesn't always have to do with love, romantic love. I always try to put that out there with these cards. They can be very versatile. This could be love with a pet. This could be love for your family. This could be love in any area of your life. This could even mean self-love. This could be spiritual union with yourself. But take what resonates, right? But I get that love is like, hearing love is in the air. So for many of you, there's a special someone that you are coming into union with. Like you're getting closer. There's more, there's like a closeness. How do I explain this? Like you're building more with this person. And if you're not with someone, you are either starting something with someone, like you're dating somebody, or you're in there like taking it to the next level. And everybody's different, like I said, in their own stages. Or you just met someone and you're actually really hitting it off really good. You guys seem to understand each other. This is what I'm hearing. You're on the same page, or you desire to be on the same page, and that you're gonna basically get what you desire with this person. Okay, you know what, we're gonna ring the bell again, or the singing bowl. And you know what, we're gonna pull from the oracle cards now. I'm just feeling those right now. Okay. And I'm just going to be doing this randomly. Like I'm feeling more, called to do certain things in certain, like, not certain ways, but listening to my intuition a little bit more. Okay. Alright, I just had a little technical difficulty, but we're back. So, alright, I am pulling from the Sacred Travelers Oracle deck. Oh my gosh. I'm having more difficulties, but it's all good. Okay. The show must go on, right? Maybe that's also a message. Like, the show must go on no matter what is going on. Like, whatever other things are happening around you. It's like the universe is saying, you know, just keep going. Oh my God, look it. Ascending the mountain, keep going forward. And I was like, just keep going. So, yeah, just keep going. Just keep on keeping on, right? Okay, this is a little crooked in the camera, whatever. We're gonna put that there. Yeah, so, and I've said this a million times in readings, but like sometimes there's distractions, delays, there's things that get in the way, and I'm getting that, you know, don't let those things stop you, because they're like little minor setbacks, minor things that don't need your attention. You might feel like they do, or you might feel like you want everything to be kind of like perfect. You might be a perfectionist. I'm picking up that energy a little bit. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're just at this time wanting things to be really like set. Like, you want everything to be good. You want everything to be on point, but it might not be exactly the way that you want it to be. And just to kind of keep going. Okay. Great adventure. Take a risk. Venture forward. Yes. So there is that energy also of keep moving forward. Take a risk. So there might be some sort of risk that you have to take, that, you know, because risks are not always easy to take. Sometimes they require like fast action. So you might have to make a decision. I mean, not necessarily, I'm not telling you to like just jump into something without thinking, but there might be something you have to kind of like jump on, if that makes sense. Do all your homework, so to say, and, you know, make sure that you understand everything before moving forward. But, you know, because you don't want to make a wrong decision, but I would say don't be too cautious, because taking risks aren't really cautious like that, you know? If that makes sense. Choosing your path, all is possible. Yeah, like, basically, the universe, it's funny how he's looking out and he's looking out the same direction in a very similar manner, right? It's like, God, the universe, the Most High, your spirit team. Oh, which I didn't ask. Sorry, guys. But, this is from the Most High, regardless. So, angels, guides, ancestors, the highest white light, please guide this reading. Sorry, I didn't say that, but that's okay. All is possible. They're saying that it's really your choice, and this is about choices too, the Two of Wands. So, and I'm getting also with the Aries energy and Leo, both fire signs, they're very accustomed to, you know, taking risks and just choosing to go forward, especially Aries. They're the first, you know, in the zodiac, of all the zodiac signs, right? They're the babies. They're the ones that go first. they're the ones that will take action when most won't. Okay, and fire signs in general are they're a lot more risk taking than the others. This is just a fact. So yeah, I'm hearing don't be afraid. Again, trust yourself. It's like follow the signs, follow the prompts within. This is what I'm hearing. And you're going to be fine. Then we also have miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. Yes, expect the best to come out of this when you do listen to the Most High. And that's what all of these readings are about anyways, right? It's like trying to find what's the best guidance at the moment, and knowing that no matter what, miracles are going to happen for you. No matter what, you're going to be provided for by the Most High. Okay, what was I saying? Take action with passion, valiant courage. I'm just trying to see things here so we can have more room. But I'm probably going to have to add more to this, of course. Okay, so take action with passion. I don't know why I got stumped for a second, but I was thinking about something else. Yeah, like all of these are, wow, they're all facing to the left too. They're all like mainly going this way. So I'm getting also there's one path, there's one way. You know which way to go. Okay, so take action on that. Follow the path. Really it's follow your heart, but it's really let your heart guide you instead of, because I like that better, instead of follow your heart, because it's like your heart is not separate from you. Let your heart guide you, because your heart is within, right? And I know I'm being a little technical, but yeah. Okay. And take action with passion and tap into whatever that passion is for you. Okay. I'm getting also there might be some things that you might not actually have to necessarily, like, okay, how do I say this? I was going to say you don't necessarily have to take any action, but it is for some people in these readings, if you resonate with this, it might not be something that you necessarily have to do, but it's like, again, the energy of embodying that, like, okay, I'm hearing going with the flow, but it's also passionately, and again, following your heart or letting your heart guide you, with passion. So tapping into whatever's lighting you up, whatever. I'm hearing also what encourages you. Okay, there's a lot coming through. And then I didn't even realize that this was sitting here. Voyage of the heart, love flows through you and to you. Interesting. What was I saying about letting your heart guide you? Voyage of the heart. So you're following your heart. And there's a ship in that one, and I'm noticing that as well as this. The risk is your heart. Like, letting your heart guide you. Maybe you're just you haven't been used to allowing your heart guide you. Okay, there's a lot. But you know what? We can take it. We can do that. I just want to make sure I have enough room for my other ones. But we're just going to have to layer it. So we have surrendering to the journey, release control. Yeah, like I was saying, that maybe sometimes you've been feeling like, or lately, or recently, whatever, I mean, or the recent past, that's what I mean. You've been like maybe following your mind, your head more than letting your heart guide you. Yeah, you've been letting your mind probably guide you more than your heart. So again, this is for whoever it resonates with. It doesn't mean that it's technically you, but if you resonate, you resonate. And what it's saying is releasing control of that, like, because we really can't control the ultimate outcome. We can take action, as these cards are saying, obviously. And that's important. We have to do our part, but we have to let the Most High take over. And, you know, we need to release the control of what we think we can do, what we think we can control. We really can't, you know. But that should be relieving as well, because really all you have to do is let your heart guide you and follow that passion too. So, interesting. Vast vistas. Expand your horizons. Now, it's interesting, like I was saying, about everyone was looking left, right? Now, I know it's not going to be perfect, and every single card that I pull out is not going to be the same, but it's interesting that this one and this one are looking to the right. The right brain also is, excuse me, more, I don't want to get too technical, but I'm just getting this with these cards specifically. The right brain is more creative, and it's more, I would say, less mind, even though we're talking about the brain. It's more heart, if you want to put it that way. Or it does go more with your passions. Okay, I'm shaking the camera, sorry. So it's like, I'm just getting like a youthful energy, almost like this is a page card. He looks like a page to me. This youthful, childlike energy where, you know, how children, they get excited and they kind of just like go for what they want. And, you know, of course we always need that balance of the other side, but it's like, you know, because we have to be responsible, but it's like, it's telling me that you are, because the Queen of Pentacles, you are balancing that out. And that's maybe that's also a message for some people to just keep that in mind. But I think what you need more of is a release, and to know that, yeah, I'm hearing release, and release the burdens, and then keep moving forward with that passion, with that love in your heart, with wonder, you know, like a child, like I was saying, and allow yourself to explore, you know, because that's what I get from this as well. Expanding your horizons, what is that? You know, that's exploring, really. Maybe you haven't really found out exactly where it is that you want to go metaphorically in life, right? But it's like saying, let's expand that, because there's so much more that you could be doing. That's what I'm hearing as well. You might be overwhelmed with all the choices, but as long as you pick one for now, I'm hearing that it will lead you into other choices. So obviously we can't do all of these things at once. Like, say you have a scatterbrain like me, and you want to do all these things. Well, choose one, and that one will lead you into another. Or you might stick with that one for a while, or forever, or for a long time, or whatever, however long it may be. And that's how you can eventually, you know, accomplish whatever it is that you want to, or explore, or expand those horizons. Like, I don't know, that's what I'm getting from it. because there is so much to explore sometimes, and it can be overwhelming, but it's like, okay, if you just gotta start somewhere if you want to explore it all, or at least most of it, because you might not be able to explore every single thing, but it, realistically, because I'm a Virgo, so I'm gonna be realistic, but at the same time, who knows, like, you might just try something for a little bit and be like, you know what, I want to try this now. Or, it's kind of like traveling. It's kind of like literally traveling, and that might be in it for you as well. That might be part of this, what you want to do. And I always get like, these readings are based, I know this is like very general a lot of the time, but it's like, a lot of the time I think it's based on what you want to do with your life. And it doesn't have to be just like your career. It's kind of like what you're meant to do here, what your direction is in life, if that makes sense. We also have stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. So I'm getting that the universe, God, the Most High, wants to remind you that you're so strong. And we had the Strength card come out. You can accomplish anything. All is possible, right? Yeah, I just get a lot of encouragement energy coming through from the Most High. And letting you know that there is guidance for you along the way. You just have to ask for it. Because, like, okay, usually I get from this card that, like, this is you, which I do feel this is you still. But this also, I feel, represents your guides. And it's like, these are the people, like, these people would be representing you. Like, oh, okay, that's where you're headed. Okay, this is the way that I want to go. So it's like they're guiding you to where you want to go. Like, because you ultimately want to go where they're going. Because they're there to guide you, on your journey. So it's kind of like praying and then asking, can I, help me get to this point? Or what can I do? Show me the signs, lead me to wherever, whatever it is. And they're saying, come on, follow me. So again, whatever those signs are, you need to, like, I'm hearing, peel your eyes open or something like that. Be more aware of signs and synchronicities, whether those are like repeating numbers or, certain symbols. It could be animals, like animal spirits. There might be meanings to certain things that you might have to look up sometimes too. Search it on the internet and see, oh, okay, what does this animal mean? Or what does this symbol mean? Or I keep seeing this number, or I keep, something that's like a pattern or something that's a synchronicity. Like, for example, I used to get all the time, I would listen to, whether it was a reading or a lecture or like someone just talking for a long time on YouTube, and I would either hear it from somewhere else at the same time, or hear like the same word, or I would read the word that someone said, or I would look at, for example, if it was an animal like a cat, now that's a very common one, but it would be something very unique actually, like a swan or something. And then they would say the word swan, and I'm like, what? I'm looking at a picture of a swan right now. What are the chances? That was so profound to me. That was so big to me. And to me, it's like saying there's something telling you you're on the right path, you're in the right moment at the right time, if that makes sense. And you might want to look up the actual symbol, and that might be of significance to you, that might not be, but I think it does. I think almost everything has meaning if you really tap into it. Okay? That's what I'm getting from that. And then we also have solitude. In silence, peace prevails. So it's very important to take that time to yourself. Take that peaceful time. Remember to always do that, because that's what I'm hearing keeps your sanity. Okay. Yeah, silence is very, very important to hear God, to hear the Most High, your spirit team. So in order to follow the guidance from your spirit team, it's very important to take that quiet time to yourself. That's what I'm getting mainly from that, right? And then answering the call, the time is now. Yeah. So just knowing that, actually, I'm going to put these here. We're going to do another deck, but yeah, it's kind of like saying, okay, now or never kind of thing. And I'm not saying it's never. It's not really never, but okay, how do I say this? Your spirit team, your guides, your ancestors, your angels, whoever it is urging you to take action on these things that you're passionate about, because why? It's going to help you, and the sooner you do it, the more fulfilled that you're going to be, and the more meaning you're going to add to your life. I'm hearing everything's going to fall into place. And, it's kind of like all the prayers that you've been praying, all the things that you've been asking for. It's kind of like they're saying, well, that's going to happen when you answer the call, when you choose to step in your power. Oh, what else do we have? Angels, guides, ancestors, the highest white light. Okay, so I'm going to just keep continuing on this little thing here we got, even though it's lopsided, whatever. Stargate, heart chakra opening, unlocking generosity. Yes, because I was saying with the heart, it's very important at this time to let your heart guide you. So we keep getting that message. That's a beautiful card. Okay, I'm getting this too. Yes, I like this too. It says Akashic Stargate, aligned with purpose, crossroads, no wrong path. Yeah, like everything's there for you. Again, all is possible. Yeah, really what it is, I'm hearing the way is you. So it's whatever you are inspired to do. I'm getting inspiration. Yes, the passion word is there too. There is a purpose for your life too. I think a lot of times we forget that in these lives that we live here. Forget that we have purpose. We forget that there's meaning. I might be speaking for some and not all, but those that, well, yeah, just say some people, but a lot of people it happens to. Especially like getting just caught up in the day-to-day stuff that we have to do, right? Just being a human being on this earth. Okay, we also have soul star activation, fulfilling soul contracts, remembering who you are. I love it. I love it. So, you're remembering who you are. Oh, we have the same symbol here. So, the heart chakra. I feel like you could be either connecting with your soul family or just realizing like what energy your soul family emanates or gives off, like what energy that you resonate with. And you're realizing more and more about that, and you're tapping more into that energy. So you might not actually be meeting your soul family, but you're realizing what that energy entails, if that makes sense. Like what it actually is composed of, like who you really truly are inside. You're like finding out. And I think it's constant in this lifetime, that we're always finding out who we are, and then we're forgetting, and then we find out again, and then we forget, you know. And then you're always recreating yourself as well. And I hear the word regeneration, regenerating yourself too. Okay, yeah, soul contract. So you might be having like a soul contract with new people, or people that are in your life, but people that are like on the same path as you. That's what I'm getting to. Like you're aligning in the same light, I guess, or in the same direction. Yeah, you're headed in the same direction. We also have Hathor light codes, light immersion, full system upgrade, power recall. And like I was saying, like regenerating. Yes, you are. It's like you're jump starting yourself again. And like I said, at this time that the collective is going through a major transformation shift and choosing to go in a different path. Okay, we have 3. All right, I guess I can do that. Yeah. I'm always like, oh, it's too many cards. No, it's fine. We also have the Divine Matrix, interconnectedness, synchronicity, coincidences. Yes, I was just saying that too about the synchronicities. I love these cards. They're so pretty. Yes. Oh, it says God incidents. I can't say that. Wait, coincidence? God incidences. So, coincidences from God, basically. That's what this is, okay? The Divine Matrix is... How do I explain this? Well, the Matrix, actually, etymology, from the etymology books, it actually means womb. Like you're inside of a womb, right? So it's like we're in Mother Earth. Like that's just how I see it. Synchronicities, interconnected. Yeah, we're all connected. And this is energetically, of course. We're all from the same source. That's what I'm getting. You know, okay, it says remembering who you are. Maybe that's also linking with that. Remembering that you are part of the all, part of source, part of God, right? We have a little bit of God in each of us. And we are capable of so much. And maybe that's also what it's trying to just remind you of that. Wow. And like I said, we're constantly changing. We're constantly upgrading, okay? And this is a major upgrade right now. But it's like... And that's the beauty of it too. Because if you feel like you're stuck or like you're lost or there's a lot of negative going on, well, it's always going to regenerate. So you can always start again. And I like that message. I'm just getting that intuitively because I get a lot of these messages intuitively. We also have Inner Earth. Wow. Base chakra, strength and security, laying foundations. So, yeah, it's like you're, okay, the base chakra is, yes, foundations. What do you do when you're building? You have to lay the foundation first. That is the first step. So, now that you're regenerating and you're creating a new life, it's kind of like this life has many little mini lives within it. And this new mini life that you are creating for yourself at this time, you're laying the foundation. So it's just starting. And I'm getting also, make sure you are laying down a foundation that you're proud of, or that you know, I always say this, obviously that's part of this, but it's like, how do I say this? Oh, it says strength and security. So maybe that's another thing, because the strength card, and then we had another one that talked about being strong. You want to make sure, yeah, that the foundation is strong, that it's something that you can build on or off of, if that makes sense. And it starts, I'm getting also, it's all starts within, right? Because inner earth, it's kind of like when I was talking about the matrix, the womb, it's deep inside of you. Okay, it's like, because inner earth is kind of like the womb too. And what comes out of the womb is birthing, a child, right? So, I mean, not always, but if we're talking about this in the sense of, what a womb is symbolizing, right, is to, the purpose of a womb would be to contain the child. Well, it sounds weird, contain the child, but you know what I'm saying, and then eventually birthing that child. So it's like you laying your foundation in the strength and security. It's kind of like making something too. Like, well, we are creating when we create a baby, right? And it's like making a recipe or something. And it's like, well, okay, I'm going to add a little bit of this, add a little bit of that. What is it? Sugar and spice and everything nice. I'm just messing with you guys. But no, really, it's like adding in, all the things that you want. And when the recipe is complete, or say you're baking, when it's all done and it comes out of the oven, it's got everything that you put into it. So it's kind of like saying, put those ingredients in now. And I know I'm giving a lot of metaphors and things to relate to. I'm talking about wombs and I'm talking about recipes, but mainly put in what you want, and then you're going to get out what you want as well. I know this is very basic, but trying to keep it simple, but not too simple, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean. So we also have sacred inner space, sacral chakra, tenderness, and sensuality. Okay, so I feel like this is a very sacred time as well. Again, that's linking with the Two of Cups. So there, like I said, that there is probably a lot of romance in the air. And we just had Valentine's Day, so maybe that has something to do with this. But yeah, I'm just getting, there's a lot of tenderness. That's the word that's speaking to me from this one. Now this is talking about your inner space. So sacred inner space. And we keep talking about, look, inner earth, right? Womb, okay? that is a sacred inner space. So I'm getting treat yourself with tenderness. And inevitably you are going to treat others with tenderness. Okay. I'm hearing slow down, be aware, take care of yourself, and then you will, like I said, inevitably have that energy to give to others and want to nurture and be tender to others. And especially if there is a romantic partner that you're either getting closer to or you're just starting out with, I'm hearing that you're also going to be showing a lot more tenderness to each other. There's going to be like more of a sacred, it's a sacred union too, I'm getting, because of this Two of Cups. And it's like a coming together. It's like letting your love grow like a flower. And it just keeps growing. And the more that you water it, the more it grows, the more it flourishes, the more it gets stronger and it gets more beautiful, if that makes sense. Okay. Heart of Source, all-encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, serenity. Again, the word heart. Okay, one's popping out to me. Man, this heart thing is coming out a lot, and I love it. All-encompassing love. I think I just read all that. Unconditional acceptance. Yeah, there might be also this unconditional love that you are learning, again, to not only give yourself, but to give this person that you love. I'm getting that it's mainly one person, but it could just be in general that you're radiating this love within so that you're feeling this for others. But I'm getting that there's this one specific person. And if there's not for you, it probably is just picking up on the love that you have for yourself, and you're really, that's what this is mainly about, that you're realizing, like, wow, I really do love myself, and I deserve so much, and it's a beautiful time right now, where there's a lot of, like, openness, there's a lot of, acceptance. I'm getting that, like, almost like someone's gonna embrace someone and give them a hug. And you could be doing this to yourself. Obviously not literally. But it's like that energy of, I just want to love myself. I just want to hug myself. I just want to appreciate myself. Accept myself. And then that's, again, it's like it radiates out to others. Then you start wanting to love others the way that you're loving yourself. And that's even more beautiful, because that's, I was going to say that's what it's all about, but really it's about both. It's about first finding that love within, and then how that love radiates out to others, if this hopefully makes sense. Because it's all encompassing, So it's like, I'm talking about parts of the whole, if that makes sense too. Because loving others is not the only part of it. Loving self is not the only part of it. But loving self and loving others is the whole part of it. That doesn't make sense. But no, that is the whole thing. The whole story. Okay? That's all she wrote. Oh. Alright. We also have the central sun, abundance, downloads, regeneration, success. And I did mention the word regenerating. You're regenerating. And the sun in the tarot is the best card in the deck. Even though this is not the tarot, this is oracle cards. Oh, and then look at the back of the deck. I am presence, light body activation, accessing the divine within. Yes. So, it's all about tapping within first. Finding that divine love within. The God within, if you want to say. We can go deeper with this and say that the sun was worshipped as God, right? Whether that's, I'm not saying that, you know, you gotta oblige by that or that's what you worship, but I'm just mentioning that it's interesting how I'm mentioning that, and then there's a connection there. Again, there's a lot of synchronicities, right? Yeah, you might just be getting like a bunch of downloads, so that means like revelations or epiphanies, things that are just coming to you, that are making sense for you spiritually. Like you're able to tap into the spirit realm a lot more easier at this time. A lot more easily. I don't know. Easily. And yeah, regeneration. You are transforming, transmuting energy. This reminds me of the word alchemy. You're changing whatever past that you came from, transmuting that energy into something way more beautiful. And you're stepping into a new time, a new era. Success, that's really good too. You know, I'm just reading what's on there. So whatever this time is that you are stepping into, it's going to be a successful time for you. Again, whether you feel that or not, because I'm getting that you're coming from, I just get that you are coming from a lot of like recent stress. There might be some lingering still too, and there might be some trying to like still get in your energy from different angles, but I'm getting mostly that this is a time of renewal. You know, it's like, no, we're not bringing that into this era. And it's almost like that's what this era is about too. It's not like the energy can't even really survive. That type of energy can't sustain itself anymore in this new time. And like I said, it might pop up here and there, but it doesn't stick. It doesn't stay. Yeah, you're destined for success no matter what. Let me see what else. Maybe just one more from this deck. And I just said, oh, you guys, I just said alchemy. Emerald Tablet Activation. I love this card. Cosmic Ordering, Divine Alchemy, Conscious Manifesting. Yeah, you're manifesting success. Okay, I keep pulling cards. What the heck? I gotta stop. Okay. All right, we're gonna put it down too. Why not? Crystal Skull Wisdom, Clarity, Divine Healing, High Vibrational Energy. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, you're like, no, I'm gonna be high vibrational this time. I'm not gonna let this crap bother me, this negative crap. Yeah, like again, regeneration, the skull. Like, what does skulls represent? Death, rebirth, regeneration, right? You are transforming into something else. When we die, we transform into something else. Alchemy, you know, divine alchemy, conscious manifesting. Yeah. you're really intentional, or there's also a message if you're not, okay, if you don't resonate with this, but I was going to say you're very intentional during this time about what you want to create. And if you're not, that's a message to you to be very intentional on what you, like what life you want to create for yourself. But I think that a lot of people are. The majority of the collective already knows, like intuitively in their heart, that okay, this is a time where we need to think about, you know, where we're headed, what we want, what we don't want. Yeah, just the direction we want to go in. It could, you know, deal with people you want around you, people you don't want around you. Energy that you want to embody, new things you want to try. Yeah, like changing things within your life that you always wanted to do, but you just never could, whether it was because you didn't have the money, or you didn't have the resources, you didn't have the, it could be the confidence too, you didn't have the confidence, or you didn't have the, I don't know, even just like not even thinking about certain things, like you just didn't even think about going in that direction, or you didn't think you could, or whatever it may be. Like I'm feeling like there's just going to be a lot more opportunities for you, and you're going to explore and experience things that you never were able to, and things you've always wanted to, or you were curious about, you know, all sorts of things, man. So it's just like, and I know I say this a lot, but like, again, a newness. There's always, like I said, there's always like many deaths and rebirths in our lifetime as it is. But this one I do feel is a huge one for the collective. And I keep shuffling. Yeah, so it's really cool. I like it. Alright, I think I'm going to end it there. So thank you guys for watching, being part of the reading. If you like the video, please hit the like button. And if you'd like to subscribe, please do so as well. And I'll talk to you later.